This is awesome. Awesome. So I want to tell you a story today, right? And this is about a girl, her name is Lisa. By the way, anybody knows what it means to tell a lie? Go ahead. What does it mean?
If you have a big there, you don't have it.
Right, when you tell people you have something when you don't have it. Right, so you're telling people something that is not the truth. You ever heard of something called the Ten Commandments? Yeah. It's a lot of these fingers here. 10 of them. And one of them is that you shall not lie. That's what the Lord God said. No lying. This is about a girl. Her name is Lisa. So they were in the 2nd grade. And what was happening at this particular day in school was they were promoting the persons who were a little bit more advanced than the other students. So even though that person was the same age as everybody else in 2nd grade, if that person was advanced than the rest of the class, they would promote that person to the 3rd grade. So the teacher had a special test that she would give to all the different persons in the class, to find out who is most advanced. Nothing wrong with that. That's easy, right? She gave the test and everything went well. Finally, it was down to just the reading test. And so, Lisa did hers, and she read, and wow, and was wonderful, and pronounced her words, and was great. And then you had Camille, and Camille went, and she read normal, just did it a little normal, nothing too fancy and whatever. By the end of the day, the teacher said, well, I've marked all the test papers, looked at all the results, and there's only one person that is ahead of everybody else here, and that is, of course, Lisa already started to fix her dress and get ready to walk up in front of the class, and the teacher said, that is Camille. Lisa went, what? Camille? Camille? How could she pick Camille? Camille didn't even read as good as me. I know more words than Camille. I don't understand this. This is not right. Camille is not brighter than me. Camille doesn't know more than me. Oh, I don't believe this. And she was so upset. So she went home. And when she went home, of course, her mom knew that today was the big test day. So her mom said, how did school go today, Lisa? And Lisa said, wonderful, great, it was awesome. That was the first one. Lie. Because she knew she didn't have a good day. Then she said, to make things worse, it was so great, and I did so well on my exam, that the teacher promoted me to 3rd grade. That's what she told her mom. Her mom said, oh my gosh, this is awesome. My daughter has now been promoted to the 3rd grade before she got to 3rd grade. This is great. Let me call your grandparents. Let me call your uncle. And her mom went on the phone, but the first person she called was her father. So by the time Dad came home from work, Dad was like, oh, Lisa, I'm so proud of you. And his company that he worked for used to do things that they would print different stuff on it. And he brought home a special pen for Lisa with her name on it. Says, Lisa, promoted to 3rd grade. And he says, here, Lisa, this is yours. And Lisa went, oh, thank you, Daddy. And she was like, oh. She went and put it in her room. Soon, the next day, a package arrived from her grandparents. And when the package came and she opened it, it was a doll. And the doll was as if it was in school. It had a backpack, and it had books, and it all had all the different things that you would have in school. And on the backpack, it said, Lisa, promoted to 3rd grade, came from her grandparents. And she's like, wow, this is great. And her mom said, this is all for you, Lisa. And she was like, oh, this is great and stuff. And soon, the postman came. Special delivery for Lisa. She's like, who would send me a letter? Came from her uncle. She's like, whoa, what's in it? When she opened it, her uncle sent her $5. And Lisa went, and Mom says, what's wrong? She's like, well, Lisa's uncle was a pastor. You see, kind of easier to lie to other persons, but it's not so easy to lie to a pastor. So when Lisa went to her bed, she said, oh gosh, God, I'll never do this again. But just help me get through this one time, and I'll never tell another lie again. Please, God, don't let me get into it. But listen, there's something about lying. Every time you tell one, then you have to tell another to cover up the other. Then you have to tell another to cover up this one. Then you have to tell another to cover up and you can't stop lying. That's the bad thing about lying. Soon it was Lisa's birthday party. And when it was the birthday party, all her friends were gathered there. And of course, Lisa is all happy. It's her birthday party and she's going good and stuff. And then Lisa's mother looked over at her friend, and say, hi, how are you doing? And she said, I'm great. And Lisa's mom said to her, you're going to sure miss Lisa now that you guys are not in the same grade together. And her friend said, what are you talking about? Lisa still sits beside me in class. And everybody turned and looked at Lisa. And she said, Mom, I think I have some. And they took her inside. And they said, tell us what really happened. She said, oh, well, let me tell you the honest truth. I was never promoted to 3rd grade. And her mom said, you lied. You broke one of the commandments. And her mom made her call her grandparents, call her uncle, and give back all the presents she got and tell them that she was wrong and that she lied. And on top of it, all her friends at the party now knew that Lisa had lied. And so when she went back to school, people said, there goes the liar. But I want you to learn from this story today. Lying is not good. It's hard work. And you have to tell a lie to cover up another lie. But lying will eventually be found out. God said this in his 10 commandments, you must not lie. It is always better to tell the truth. And that's children's time for today.